lecture. So last class we did the text and the video. So in the textbook you also learned the German numbers and then name of the days, name of the months, etc. So very quickly let us revise those things. Can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now suppose we are asking some questions where the numbers are required, and today we shall make little practice of numbers. Though you have learned, but I think everybody might not be remembering all the numbers, means how we form the numbers. So let me quickly revise it. So V alt zint z, what is the meaning?
How old are you?
How old are you? For asking the age of somebody, we are asking this question. And then simple answer will be Ich bin, I am. And suppose somebody is 26-year-old. So we write 26. So this is up to here also one can say I am 26, or sometimes people can add Yara alt. Yara means years, alt, old. So that means for telling the age of somebody, we need number. So this is 26. So how do we read this 26 in German?
26.
Yeah, exactly. So as I have told you that after 20, what is happening that we start reading, and in German when two-digit number are there, always start from right side. In English we read 26, but in German we read 6 and 20. So this 26 will be starting from 6. What is 6? Sechs. Und. And this is necessary. This is compulsory, one can say. Und word is to be used. Und has to be there. So just und. Swansis. Sorry.
Swanson.
Swansis, yeah. Sechs und Swansis. So even you can have as one word without gap also. So sechs means 6, und means and, Swansis 6 and 20. So in this way we read the numbers. Now just for practice, I am writing here few numbers and you just try to read it. So here, for example, if you remember German numbers, so let us try to read. So this is 49. How will read 49? Can somebody read it?
49.
Yeah, so we have to read 9. So here means as I told that right side 9 and 40 is 40.
Yes, sir.
It will be 9 und 40. So 9 is 9 und means and 40. Okay.
So 26 is one word.
Yeah, you can write one word, no problem.
So in that case, will we pronounce und as und or und?
No, it will be und as usual.
Okay.
In fact, you are pronouncing 3 different words. I have written together, but you
Okay.
are pronouncing these are 3 different words. Sechs you will pronounce, then und you will pronounce, then Swansis. Okay.
Okay.
While writing, generally, we can keep it as one word, 26. Or you can keep separately also, both the options are there. So here 49 has become 9 is 9 und 40. Okay. Now if 3 digit number are there, 178. So how we will read 178? Can someone try 178? 178?
78 und 100.
Once again.
78
No.
und 100.
No. 3 digit number first we have to start from 100 because here this reading of 2 digits and this is applicable only with 2 digit number. So first you have to write here, read 100 and then you keep on adding. So for 100, what is the word for 100? Ein, 100. What is the word for 100? 100. So ein 100 and then simply you read 78. So if you are reading 78, so how will read? 8.
Siebenish.
70.
Okay, 70. So what is the word for 70? 70. So now you will read ein 100, 100 and then 78 you have to read. So for 78 you will read 78. So it becomes 178 like this. Similarly, here 6789, 6789. So here 1000 is coming. Okay. So 6000. First you have to read 6000. So what will be 6000? Z
6,000.
1000. Okay. 1000. D becomes T. Z1000 and then you will read 700. 7 7 100 100. Okay. So 6,000 6,000. Oh, sorry, 7 SIEBN 700. 89. So 89, how you are going to read?
9 und 8.
89.
Axis, correct. Not 9 und okay. So here it becomes 6,000. First you read 6,000 as it is here. Then 700. 700. So this is okay. Now just 89. Please remember that any 2 digit number which is coming at the end should have und. So 89 you have to read 9 and 80. So it becomes 9 und 80. So whole thing is 6,700 9 und 80. Similarly, this one how I'll read 1980 1000 900 and this is just 80. So for 80 you have to read 80 1900 80 1980. Here you see it is coming 10,000. Just for example I am giving. So 10,000. So again you have to read 10. What is the number 10? Same. And then add 1,000. So you will read 10,000 and then simply you have to read 78. So 78. 10 is 10,000 means 10,000. 10,000 78. So I have given different types of examples. So you please try to remember German numbers starting from 1 to 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So up to 20. Already you know. Then you can practice further 21, 22. So as I have told you that after 20, these two-digit numbers, whenever we are reading, we put und. 21 means 1 and 20. So 1 und 20. 21, how will read? 21, 1 und 20. Please remember, if you are just reading 1, so for 1, the spelling is eins. But if you are putting in the combination with other numbers like 21, 31, 41, 51, etc., then spelling will not be eins, but simply spelling will be ein. So for some numbers, you have to be careful related to spelling. As I mentioned earlier, particularly this eins is 1, but if it is coming 21, then ein und 20 is 31, ein und 30 is 41, ein und 40. Similarly, sechs, S-E-C-H-S, sechs means 6, sieben means 7. But when you are reading the spelling of 16 and 17, you will find some difference. So 16 is Zetzen, S-E-C-H, S-E-C-H-Z-D-H-N, Zetzen. Similarly, 17 spelling is Siebzehn, the E-N is missing. So Siebzehn means 17. And further, the spelling of 30 is also different, D-R-E-I, dry, and then we are putting etc. This one. This is the spelling, drysis, means etc will come. This is the special thing. Otherwise, you will find in 40, 50, etc. ending in Z-I-G. Fear, cis, film, cis, Z, cis, zip, cis, arc, cis, noin, cis. It will go like this. But some spellings are different. Similarly, 60. Zex means 6, Zetzen means 16, and Zetzis, S-E-C-H, Z-I-G. This is the spelling of 60. Similarly, Sieben means 7, Siebzehn means 17, Siebzis is 17. So keep in mind, particularly the spelling of these numbers. And for 100 is hundert, H-U-N-D-R-T, hundert, and for 1000 is 1000. And then also we are using the word million, but we pronounce in German million, M-I-L-L-I-O-N, million. Million is million. So we are using the international numeric system in German. We don't have lakhs and crores because that is Indian system. So here you can use 100 and then 1000 and the million and billion, etc. So million is million, 1000 is 1000, 100 is 100. And this is the way we write, this is the way we read. So in the textbook also, lots of examples are given there. You please go through that and try to remember the numbers. So if the question is asked, wie alt sind Sie? And then here you are using some number. Ich bin 26, ich bin 30, ich bin 35, ich bin 60, whatever age one is putting, one can use here the numbers. So this was just revision of numbers. Further means name of the days and months also, I guess you remember. So very quickly, if somebody can tell the name of days and months. Let me ask some of you. Kavish Gupta, hello Kavish, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Do you remember the name of days in German?
Yes, sir. A little like.
Just try to read it.
Yes, sir. So Monday is Montag. Montag. Tuesday is Donnerstag.
No.
Dienstag.
Dienstag, not Dienstag, Dienstag. Montag is Sunday. Then Dienstag is Tuesday. Then what is the word for Wednesday?
Sir, I don't remember exactly. So can you just show it?
So you should remember, everybody should remember the name of the days and months. It is there in your textbook. So Montag is Monday, Dienstag is Tuesday, Mittwoch is Wednesday, Donnerstag is Thursday, Freitag is Friday, Samstag is Saturday and Sonntag is Sunday. Okay, so these are the 7 days, and also it is there in your textbook, PDF copy of the textbook. You please go through and note down your notebook and try to remember.
Okay.
So starting from Montag to Sonntag, Monday to Sunday, these are the 7 days. And then we have 12 months. Already it has come in the textbook, but I would like if some of you can read it. If you remember, anybody remembers the name of 12 months? Hello? Can anybody tell the name of 12 months?
Yes,
sir,
sir.
I can. Yes, please try.
Sir, January,
No.
February,
Please go slowly, but pronounce correctly. It is not January. How to pronounce? January.
February, March, April, then May, June, July, August, September,
Mhm.
October,
Mhm.
November,
Yeah.
and December.
December. Okay, good. So these are the 12 months. First month is January, that is January. How you pronounce? J is Y. No? As you have seen that in German, we say ya. J is equivalent to Y, ya. So January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. So these are the 12 months, and you should remember these 12 months. Spelling 6 right is there in your textbook, so you should. Okay, so this just I wanted to revise. Now some more things are there which I would like to tell you. If you remember that we are using 3 different articles for 3 different genders, der, die, das, ein, etc., which I have explained you. And the last class I started giving the irregular verbs form. One of the verb was haben, is irregular, and haben takes a object. After the verb haben, some object will come, and any masculine noun, if you are putting, the article will change. Like ich habe, I have, einen Freund, ich habe einen Füller, means a pen, ich habe einen Bruder, ich habe einen Lehrer, ich habe einen Student, ich habe einen Tisch. So all these masculine nouns are taking einen. Feminine noun, eine. Neuter noun, ein. And if you want to make negative, you just keep on adding K, that is, it becomes kein. Ich habe einen Freund, ich habe keinen Freund, I have no friend. So we practice like that. Then I give you some possessive pronouns today. Here you can see it is written, appearing on your screen. Left side, these are the personal pronouns. Ich, du, ihr, etc. Ich means I, do means you, ihr is the plural of do, er means he, sie means she, es means it, we means we, sie means you, formal, and this means they. So I have already given you these personal pronouns, and you are making sentences conjugating the verb forms like is lerner, do lernt, stir lernt, gs lernt, vrgz lernen, like that. Now here on your screen you find that corresponding possessive pronoun, as the name it possess, means when something belongs to you, you possess, then you are using possessive pronoun. Like when you say this is my book, that means this book belongs to you. You possess the book, and that's why the name is possessive pronoun. And then we have different kinds of possessive pronouns. So here corresponding possessive pronouns are there. Ich means I, and the corresponding possessive pronoun is mine. Mine means my. So I, my, ich, mine. Similarly, do means you, and dein. So meaning will be your. Plural of do is ihr, and plural of here it is euer, means your. So ear means your, ear is also your, singular plural. Do is for singular and ear is for plural. Er means he, sein means his. This G means she, this ear means her. S means it, and sein means its. Wir means we, unser means our. So Z means she, G means you, formal one, and IHR your. So you see, all the forms of this Z, whether possessive pronouns also will be capital. Means Z, S is capital. Here IHR, I is capital. So this indicate that the sentence is very formal, as you have learned that we is ear naam. What's your name? So when I say your, that is formal. Aapka, that will be the meaning. So tumhara and aapka, this is the difference. And Z means they and ear means there. So if this Z is they, then the corresponding IHR, the meaning will be there. Because here this G, if it is the meaning is she, then its corresponding ear will be her. So these are the personal pronouns. So please remember that the personal pronouns are nothing but this is the replacement of article. Means instead of article, sometimes we use personal pronouns. Like a book, we say ein Buch, the book, that is das book. But somebody wants to say my book, your book, their book, his book, her book, etc. So we take the help of these personal pronouns, corresponding personal pronoun. So if you say mein book, my book, dein book, your book, euer book means your, means lots of people are there, plural form your, sein book, his book. So how this will be used? It will be used just like, you know, article forms, as you have already learned article forms earlier, der, die, das, etc. Where is that article form? Yeah, these are the adjectives. Yeah, like you have learned this ein, eine, ein, and then negative form becomes einen, becomes keinen, keine, kein, or einen, eine, ein. So here we can add here mein, meine, mine. Pattern is same. So I am using possessive pronoun now. So mine means my, mine means also my, and this third one is also my, all the three, but for different genders. This mine is for masculine, mine for feminine, and again mine for neuter. So if somebody wants to say my brother, mine brother. Somebody says my sister, meine Schwester, because sister is a feminine noun, then it should be meine Schwester. And then mein book, my book, mein house, my house, neuter gender. So you can see that masculine and neuters are same, only feminine, one extra is coming, meine, like meine Frau, my wife, meine Freundin, my friend, meine Lehrerin, meine Studentin. So any feminine noun will take meine, and then masculine and neuters will take mine. Similarly, just like ein, you can also use here meinen, meine, mine. Suppose somebody is saying that he has a book, or he has, suppose I am using any masculine noun, he has a table, Tisch, T-I-S-C-H, table is a masculine noun, you know, in German. So er hat, he has einen Tisch, he has a table. But suppose I want to say he has my table, so I am replacing einen by meinen. So er hat, he has meinen Tisch, he has my table. So like that, these possessive pronouns what I am explaining right now, these are nothing but they are the replacement of the article. And sometimes depending on the need, we can use possessive pronoun, and possessive pronouns are used just like article form, just like ein form. We are using eine. Similarly, you can use mine. There in the object form, it is becoming ein. Similarly, here in the object form, it will be mine. So anyone can be used. Deinen, euren, seinen means his, ihren means her. Like that, we can use any one of these, like unseren. He has our book. Suppose somebody wants to, he has our book. Hat unser Buch. Hat unseren Tisch. Hat unseren Füller. Füller is pen, masculine noun. So like that, possessive pronouns can be used in place of articles. Instead of using the or a, we can use possessive pronouns like, and please remember, as articles independently have no meaning. Like we cannot say a is coming, the is coming. No, these articles makes no sense unless and until they are with some noun. A friend is coming. The friend is coming. Means articles will always be with some noun. Similarly, these possessive pronouns will never come in isolation. They will always come with some kind of noun that may be masculine, feminine, neuter. This may also be singular or plural. Plural, for plurals, we are having plural form like mine. As I have explained, that indefinite article we cannot use before plural, but we can use this possessive pronouns before plural. So it will go like mine means singulars, masculine, feminine, neuter. And if you are using for plural, like I want to say my students. So what will be the mine, M-I-N-E, mine studenten, plural form of the noun. Mine studenten, my children, kind means my kind, my child. Singular, but plural form is kinder. So I will be using mine kinder. So ein cannot be used before plural, but possessive pronouns can be used also before plural. And in that case, one extra e is to be added, that is e, like deine, meine, seine, etc. So these are the possessive pronouns. So please be very clear about the personal pronoun and possessive pronoun. Personal pronouns are independently can be used just like subject, just as if you are using any noun. Similarly, they are the pronouns, they can be used, but possessive pronouns must come along with some noun. So you should not get confused with the different roles of IHR, because left side what you see IHR, this IHR is the plural form of do. This you can use as subject, like ihr kommt heute, you are coming today, you all are coming today. So here this subject, whereas right side when corresponding of these IHR ihr, this means her, and along with this her some noun will come like her book, her teacher, her friend, etc. So the role of this IHR and this IHR are different. Here this is personal pronoun, means this will be used as subject you can use, and these are the possessive pronouns, means this you are using along with some noun like her teacher, her book. Then you will be using ihr means her teacher, lehrer, ihr lehrer. Ihre Lehrerin means if lady teacher is there, then it will be ihre. Her friend, ihre Freundin. Her sister, ihre Schwester. So like that you can use. So these are the possessive pronoun, and left side these are the personal pronouns. So this is the difference you must keep in mind, so that you should not get confused that this IHR and right side this IHR. These are two different words for different purpose. And all the forms, whether possessive form of the noun is there, it will be capital, the formal one, aapka, aap, etc. In that sense, this S will be capital, and as well as this I will be capital. And that's why you have learned that we used ihr Name. What's your name? There you'll find that I is capital because it's a formal you form. Your name. Is it clear? Please, if it is clear, please tell. Otherwise, you can ask question. If it is not clear, please ask. I will explain again. Okay. So now, finally today, I will explain you further the object business which you have already learned and it's going on. If you remember these three articles, I am writing again because this is the foundation and this is very important thing. So masculine, if I am writing short form feminine and neuter. So you already know masculine, feminine, neuter. There, D, das. Okay. And what is the plural form? D for all. So plural. I guess this is okay for everybody. Masculine, feminine, neuter, singulars, there, D, das. You already learned. And the plural form, all the genders is D. This I have already explained. So this is the first row. Okay. And in fact, these are used as a subject noun. And last class I explained that if any noun is object, then one change is there. Only masculine noun is getting changed. Means article is getting changed. So what change you will find here? Der, die, das, die, these articles will be used before the nouns which are used as subject. Den, die, das, die will be used before the nouns which are used as an object. So this is the definite article. Just below this, if you remember, it was ein, eine, and again ein. And here definitely no plural form of this ein. And if you go further, einen, and then, sorry, einen, and it is repetition, eine, ein. And no plural with indefinite article. So the change you have to keep in mind, only masculine singular. If ein article is there, that is indefinite article is there, it becomes einen. If definite article is there, then it becomes den. This is the only change. Otherwise, subject noun and object noun articles remain same. As I have been giving lots of example, ich habe einen Bruder, or den Bruder. I have the brother. Generally, we are not using definite article. So ich habe einen Bruder. Ich habe ein Buch. Ich habe eine Freundin. Ich habe eine Lehrerin. Ich habe eine Mutter. Ich habe eine Schwester, sister. So now I will go further by telling that this first row, this one, this is called nominative. So you have to remember this. Nominative means, this is the grammatical term I am using. Nominative means der, die, das, or ein, etc. They are used as a subject noun, then they are called nominative. And if they are used as an object, then they are called accusative. That means object. So these articles, these all are for subject noun, any noun which is used as subject. And this one, den or einen others, They are used as accusative, means object. Now I am going to add one more, that is called dative. Then I will explain you what is that. Because in object, there are two objects. One is called direct object, another one is called indirect object. Now I am going to explain you the indirect object. And there again, the changes will be, further change will be there. Them, there, them, and plural form will be den. Similarly, einem, einer, einem. So now you can see the changes. And these are called dative in grammatical term. Dative. So what is the meaning of dative? I explain. In bracket I write here. This is called indirect object. Okay. Indirect object. And this accusative, in other words, is it called direct object. So now you see that in German these articles are very, very important. Now you see again some changes are coming. Here it was der, der, here it becomes den, and here further it has become dem, dem. Similarly, this one has become einem. Okay. So here dem, and again here it is coming feminine noun is there, and further it is dem. Here it is einem, einer, einem. So here it has become einer, here it is become einem. So der, die, das, den, die, das, dem, der, dem. These article forms. What I am right now I am explaining you. Please remember, this is called the 4 pillars of German grammar, because all the sentences, formation of syntax, all these will depend on these article forms. So in German, one thing now you have to understand that simply nouns makes no sense. Rather, the articles which are used before the nouns, they are the determiners of exact meaning of the noun, whether that particular noun is masculine or feminine or neuter, singular or plural, subject or object, and further whether that is direct object or indirect object. So one article will tell you the exact meaning of the noun. So that's why it's essential to understand properly the important role of these articles. In English, we don't have this kind of problem. In English, we have only one article, that is the, or indefinite article er, and we are using before all kinds of noun. Whether noun is subject or object doesn't matter. But in German, it matters. These articles are not merely articles, but these articles are playing very important role in determining the exact meaning of the sentence, exact meaning of the noun. So that's why you should remember that if the nouns are subject, noun, I write here, for your understanding, subject noun means any noun which is being used as subject, then you have to choose definite article from this group, means depending on the number and gender, der, die, das, and if the plural d. If you are using any indefinite article like er, and then choose from this eine, ein. Similarly, if you are using any noun as a direct object, then den, die, das, plural form will be d. And here in this case, einen, eine, ein. So you have practiced a little bit that if you are using any noun, like the moment you say ich habe, I have, then direct object should come, some object, accusative object. einen Freund, einen Lehrer, eine Freundin, etc. And now the third row is telling that if you are having any indirect object, then further article change will be there. That means this masculine der is going to change into dem. This D, feminine D, is going to change into der. This das is going to change into dem. Similarly, this ein, eine, ein will be changed to einem, einer, einem. Now I will be giving some examples to make these things more clear. First, I will give example in English so that you can understand well the concept of the subject and object, and particularly direct object and indirect object. If I say in English, students presents a book to the teacher. Now, if you analyze this sentence, what is the subject? Student. Presents, because the agreement of the verb will be according to the subject, and subject is student. So student, and because the student is third person singular, so your verb is becoming presents. So now you are sure that subject and object. The student presents. Subject is student, presents is verb, so student presents. Now the question is what? A book. The student is presenting a book. So this is called object, and this is called direct object. And then to the teacher means student for whom? To the teacher. Teacher is the recipient of the book. Teacher is getting the book. Teacher is receiving the book. So teacher is indirect object. So in simpler words, if you question who, what, and whom, and whatever answer is coming, that is your subject and object. Like who is presenting? Student. So here the student is subject. What he is presenting? Oh, he is presenting book. Answer is coming book. Oh, that is book. Word will be direct object. Whom he is presenting? Oh, he is presenting book to the teacher. So teacher is indirect object. Dative. So the same thing in grammatical term, nominative, accusative, and dative. So who, what, whom. And accordingly, your article form will change. Means dative means indirect object. Then you have to choose depending on the gender any one of these articles. If the noun is direct object, you have to choose anyone from this group. If the noun is subject, you have to choose some article from this group. Now, same example what I gave. If I write the student, so it will be der student. Schenkt. Now there is a verb schenken, S-C-H-E-N-K-E-N, schenken. Schenken means to present, and you are using for third person singular that is student, so it should have T ending. So verb becomes schenked. The student presents to the teacher. For that you will write dem, L-E-H-R-E-R, Lehrer. And what is presenting? A book, ein Buch. Okay, so here three nouns have been used. One is called der student. Verb as usual coming second place. Dem Lehrer is second group. Ein Buch. Three nouns have been used. One is student, other is teacher, Lehrer, and the third one is book, that is book. Now before each noun some sort of article is there, whether definite or indefinite article, some article is there. Verb as usual will come at the second place. So schenkt is coming second place. So this is the structure. Now let us try to understand and analyze the different articles. As I said that this is the subject, student in this sentence subject. So now if we going to consider student as a subject, then definitely something from here should be there. Either der, die, das, or D depending on the gender and the number. And also whether you are using definite article or indefinite article. If you are using the student is presenting or a student is also a possible. So you will writing here ein student, but definitely something from here. Then question comes, whom he is presenting to the teacher. Now you are sure that to the teacher should be the indirect object, dative. Then you have to select some appropriate article from this group. Because layer means teacher is a singular noun and masculine noun. So singular noun and masculine noun, either you take them or einem. So because you are writing to the teacher, definite article you are using, so you are using them. So it becomes them layer. What is presenting? He's presenting a book. So that should be accusative, that is direct object. Is something you have to select from here. And because book is a neuter gender, so something from neuter gender, so either it should be das or it should be ein. So here we write ein because we generally say a book. So here ein will be. So these are the articles which are used before every noun. As I told in the beginning when I started the class that this German grammar is very close to Sanskrit grammar. And Sanskrit grammar is supposed to be very suitable for computational linguistics or computer language, as well as it is considered very scientific language. So is the case here, because these articles are giving you very important meaning of the noun. These articles will tell you that how you should translate this sentence. Because even if I put, suppose dem layer in the beginning of the sentence, meaning will not change. If I write here dem layer and then verb will come at the second place. And then it will remain as it is. Now, if you analyze this, though I have put dem layer in the beginning of the sentence and the verb as usual second place, their student is coming here and book is coming here. So the meaning of this sentence and the previous sentence, when I put their student in the beginning, the meaning of both the sentences will be the same. Though I have changed, I have replaced, I have reshuffled the words. Meaning will not change. Why meaning will not change? Reason is very simple. Because dem indicates that it can never be subject. It has to be direct object, indirect object, something, because dem comes from this category. So always you will translate to the teacher. So when you say to the teacher, the meaning is that it can never be the subject. Though it is coming in the beginning of the sentence, doesn't matter. So one should not confuse that if something in the beginning of sentence that has to be the subject. No, not necessary. So if you analyze a little bit, then dem layer and then Shen, their student is coming here. Though it is here, but their student is indicating that this has to be the subject. And then you have identified this as a subject and this as indirect object. So definitely the remaining one is direct object. So the translation of all the three sentences, even you can put ein Buch in the beginning, like ein Buch schenkt der Student dem Lehrer. You can write all if you make the analysis of the sentence, the meaning will be one and only one. That is the beauty of the language. And these kind of things are there in Sanskrit. We don't have confusion. We have only one meaning of the sentence. Okay, all. So is it clear to you what I was trying to explain, or if you have any doubt, though I shall be giving some more examples in the next class, but whatever I am explaining today, is it clear to you or you have any doubt? Please ask. If anybody is having any doubt, please ask.
Sir,
Yes, please.
can you please upload the document that you're writing also on Teams so that we can refer to them?
Your voice is breaking. Could you please just repeat? Hello?
Hello, sir. I was saying, can you please upload the documents that you're also like typing on in the class
Okay.
so that we can refer to them later?
All right. That I'll be doing, but anybody has got any question, whatever I was trying to explain today? The concept of this subject and object and these article forms, what I have explained. Is it clear to you or do you have any doubt?
Sir,
Yeah.
does German have like the active and passive voice that we have in English?
Yeah, we do have, but I'm not explaining right now the passive because it's little
Well,
advanced. For that, you need the verb forms, third form, the verb.
okay.
We do have active and passive voice, yes.
Okay.
Anybody else has got any question?
Sir, can you give some few examples relating to that possessive pronouns? Just to clear.
Possessive pronouns. Yeah. Possessive pronouns here, suppose you start writing here, possessive pronoun is starting mine. So it will be mine, mine, and here mine and mine, minor, mine, and suppose I'm using here the student presenting to the teacher my book. So simply I will write here mine book instead of book. I will write mine book. So mine I am using, mine will remain because book is a neuter gender. So it will remain mine book. If I'm replacing this book by some feminine noun, so it will be mine book. So as I mentioned that you can choose any one of the possessive pronouns to replace the article. You can replace the definite or indefinite article and put the possessive pronoun.
Okay, sir.
Okay, I shall continue and tomorrow because this is the very important portion of the grammar in German. And if you understand this particular concept of these articles, der, die, das, dem, der, dem, die, den, so you have to remember this. Lots of things in German grammar depends on this article formation. Later on, you will learn the preposition, other things. There also you'll find that these are so prominent. So one has to understand very clearly this particular concept of article in German. I shall be giving some more examples tomorrow class. So time is over almost. So we terminate here our class and then we shall meet tomorrow. That's all today. And auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen.